What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today, we're going to be looking at ICM final table scenarios when we're facing an open from the blinds. So let's get started. I think this is a fold, obviously. So, what's your worst defend here?
Mm, I mean, depends on what you mean. Uh, like offsuit seven would probably be like gotta defend 7-8, right? Eight
7-8.
seven, 7-6, okay, seems okay. Just 0.5 more, 1.5 more.
Okay, 7-5.
Maybe not. Yeah, 7-5 starts to get close, I think.
Okay.
Probably find some folds.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much there, yeah.
Exactly. All right.
All right.
So, wait, so 9-7, 10-7.
Yep.
Need to bluff with a little king three off here sometimes, maybe.
Yeah, king three off, queen four off, jack five off. Just kind of stagger it.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, try to play exploitatively, I think. Feels so good.
So tempted to rip every pair here and every
Uh,
offsuit ace.
huh. This one, I think like not like you don't want to rip like fives
Are you
because
not
he's not.
going?
Nah, you don't really want to rip like fives because he's not gonna ever fold. You're not gonna fold out any better hands, and you don't like really get called by like he's not raise calling deuces. Put it that
Is,
way, you know,
is he not?
because
He
he's
covers
jamming
us.
deuces. He's jamming
Oh,
deuces.
open jamming, right? Makes sense.
Yeah, deuces, threes, fours, just jams. So it's like not like there's any reason for us to raise. So you gotta be a bit careful with that one. But like, yeah, I think trees probably just jam. Seems okay. We can't really play post because we have such a low pair. Always gonna have like three overcards. So
Okay, so not as much ripping as I think. And what about the offsuit aces? They all rip, right? Good blocker.
yeah, like ace deuce probably. Ace three, ace four, ace five. Maybe ace
Yeah.
five you can call. It's good ability post. Where's the are you looking at the yeah, all in?
Hey, calling.
All in, yeah. Uh yeah, pretty much. See, fives doesn't rip, right?
Mm-hmm. Fives
Or
and
like
six.
like mostly calls. Yeah, mostly calls, right? Fives.
Mm-hmm.
Six is for sure, yeah. Like
Yeah.
almost always call, and then you can rip sevens and eights because he will raise call sixes and fives, I think, pretty much. And like offsuit ace X, as you can see, like ace five, ace four, they have pretty good wheel outs, so you can call with them or rip. Up to you.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a basic heuristic BBB with some ICM. All right, easy fold, right?
So here, the worst one would be 10-8, 10-7. Would you defend 10-6? Because no, ten
I'm
seven.
never defending 10-6 with a 10 big blinder. In fact, 10-8 might even be a bit loose
Yeah,
because the guy has 10 big blinds, right? So you don't want to bust before him.
yeah.
So maybe just play 10-9. Yeah.
Definitely.
10-8.
10-8 is close, right? Yeah. 10-7 is like clear fold, almost like pure folding.
Yeah. Test is
And
working.
yeah, even Jack 7 was like pure folding. So
Yeah.
gotta fold it. Gotta be careful with the other guy.
Ooh, an evil deuce in our hand.
Shit. Uh, man, call, I guess. I don't know. Call, I guess. It's like a bounty, right? So
Yeah,
probably like hate it, but you have to call.
he hated, huh? Oh,
I
what's a
mean,
worst king you call here? Like king 8? King, no, you gotta
I
fold
mean, I
king 8.
I think you call King 7.
King 7 off?
Yeah, yeah. It's a PKO, right? So you get the bounty value. You also like
The
it's like there's
bounty is
10 more
like very, very
chips.
small here. It's like point two big blinds, no?
Yes, but still, it's like something.
I've seen you fold
Yeah.
king nine here, Louis.
I
Hey,
mean, you cannot
welcome.
fold king nine.
Welcome back, Danny. It's been quiet these but glad you're back.
Sessions. Nice to have him back. Yeah.
It's not even one big blind here. It's point seven.
Yeah, but I mean, we're only calling 10 big blinds, right? So
Yeah.
that's to call pretty wide, I think. I'm not gonna be
So
folding king eight for sure.
king
King
eight.
seven, maybe fold, I don't know. But it feels close. So I'm like king eight, king seven, bottom, maybe even yeah, king eight, right?
King eight, exactly king eight.
Okay. Yeah, close enough.
King six suited.
Ace deuce easy call, right?
Yeah,
Probably
for
makes
sure.
quite a bit.
For
Yeah,
sure.
nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's gonna be a rough one. Four more. Yeah, I guess
Uh,
we call
I would
everything.
I would call. I would call. I would
We
call,
call
I
like
guess.
80% range.
Yeah, like a lot. It's 24 more bigs. Is you have it's not even a classic tournament. The
I'm
PKO. So
Yeah, I'm surprised we actually fold suited ends. But it's
I
that
mean,
thing
yeah.
it does, right? It prefers like queen deuce off here, like a high card when you play for a
Mm-hmm.
bounty, than like low
Yeah, that
suited
then like
cards,
low
right?
suited stuff. Exactly. Yeah, pretty much that small effect.
Very
Because if
solid on
he's
like
yeah
the queen here.
yeah
Yeah.
like any queen X is calling offsuit. Okay. I mean, easy fold. Huh. Oh, what about this one?
No, I think this is a fold.
Yeah, I think it's a fold too, but wanted to see what everybody else thinks.
I would fold.
What's the worst though? It can't be far from this, right? It's Jack 10, you're not folding?
I'm not folding Jack 10 for sure.
Are you
Jack
folding Jack
9,
9? Mm.
probably close.
You cover, there's
Yep,
a
I
small
agree.
boundary.
We're the bottom two stacks, so it's like kind of
Yeah,
not much risk premium.
yeah. Right. So he must be jamming really wide, right?
Yeah, pretty wide, I guess, but
Has
not
nothing to
like
lose.
again like the high cards, like Queen Deuce, like King Deuce, Queen
I think
Three.
Jack eight calls.
Maybe.
I think
So
Jack
this one
seven.
would be the floor of folds,
I think
the
so.
the, the best hand you fold, and then you call Jack 8.
That's what I think.
Okay, so it's folding. Yeah,
And Jack
Jack
nine.
eight's Jack nine. Yeah, it's quite a big fall off from Jack eight and Jack nine.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then
just because of
again,
the protectability and the high card value.
yeah, those 9-8 suited, 8-7 suited are not
Not
making it.
calling, right? Yeah.
So this is it. This is the top spot. So you got a call here, dude, right? Just see a flop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What about induce suited or 10-4 suited?
No idea what they're talking about. Inducing?
No, no,
Yeah.
10-4.
What?
It's jamming after us. You're just trying to steal.
I'm
No,
not
no, I
sure.
mean, do we call 10-4? I see already strategy.
Oh, I don't know. The induced what confused me. But 10-4
I
suited
didn't
probably
say.
fold, right? Was it?
Oh,
Anyway,
Okay,
let's fold
easy
this.
fold. Now a question. How do you construct your range here? Is this the same spot like you read every offsuit ace?
Mm-hmm.
You jungle a little bit with pairs, ripping most of them, but not fives
Yeah.
and sixes?
Yeah, I think it's exactly the same. Because if you notice you're like pretty low, there's no real super short stack, there's no big stack. So you're kind of just a mid stack. You're like a short stack trying to become a mid stack, so you just pretty much like not too much ICM on you.
Do we have
not much.
none all in 3-bet bluffs?
Of course, you're gonna have some of them because if you're gonna, unless you tell me you jam aces, if you don't jam aces, you're gonna have not all in
Yeah,
3-bet plus for sure.
Yeah, you definitely have 3-bet bluffs. And yeah, and it shows here the sizing is 6. I would want to go like 6, 6.5.
Do we
That's
have
gonna
like
be
an
some like
offsuit king?
offsuit king low kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. King low, couple, there'll be a queen low in there, couple hands
Queen
like that.
4, Queen 6.
Somewhere around
So
there. King
GPV?
deuce maybe.
Even
Jack
Don't have enough
eight.
queens. You 3-bet queen 5 here?
yeah,
I
but
don't.
you probably end up seeing like stuff like 10-8, 10-7, 3-bet a little bit, and just because like this is final table, right? So it's like the solver takes like the worst calls and just 3-bets with them. I might be off, but we can see later.
I think
You're
Jack
gonna
8 is typically in there.
Yeah, Jack 8,
Jack 8.
10, 10, 10, 8, 10, 7, something like that.
Okay.
Oh, we can see.
Yuck.
I want to use the more of the highest card high lows, like King X and Queen X are my favorite ones. If Jack X is in there, I think it's like sneaking in.
I'm
The
all
thing
over
is
the
that
place here with like king X, but what else than king X?
no, the theory is this. The theory is that like if you're gonna 3-bet jacks not all in and queens not all in as well as aces and kings, then you want to use some of the
Right,
jack X and queens to offset, right?
definitely.
So that's the whole theory behind it.
I
I would
like
say.
it.
Yeah. So if you're not 3-betting jacks, if you're just jamming jacks, obviously in this situation we should 3-bet jacks all in. But if it's like a situation where we only 3-bet aces and kings, then you're not gonna see any of the queen 5, jack 8 3-bets at all.
Because the blocker is very relevant.
Mhm. I mean, it's like this is how the solver works, right? Yeah. See, like the bottom calls, like there's always a shade of like orange. So like,
Yeah,
can't
nice
really.
7,
Yeah.
10, 7, Jack
Mhm.
8, Jack 7, Queen 6.
Yep. Even like 10 7,
So it's
9
queen
7 even.
5. Queen 5 more than king 5.
Yeah. And you can also apply this to the suited ones. So you see 9 deuce, 9 4 of suited and 10 deuce suited. They are also mixing in some 3-bets.
Yeah,
Just purely, yeah.
it's
Just
the
giving the
zero
bottom.
EV, the zero
Mhm.
EV
Again,
hands, right? Yeah.
also the pairs, ripping almost all of them, but not 6s and 5s.
Correct. Because he's
That's it.
jamming. He's just jamming deuces, right? Deuces trees.
Why do you flat kings?
You
trap.
know,
The
yeah.
trap.
I,
Why
it's
not?
not a big deal. You can 3-bet it. Yeah.
I'm sure 3-betting it is also fuzzy.
Like,
Yeah.
No,
That's plus EV for sure.
probably because he just doesn't play that much. Something to do with like him playing King X suited, right? Because he plays King X suited by limping, I think. I'm not sure. Probably something to do with that. That's why we let the king. All right. Anyway,
I feel like we defend here, although. Well, yeah, no, we
Seems
call here.
seems kind
cuspy.
of close. Seems kind of
Seems
cuspy.
really
Yeah.
cuspy.
I just
Yeah.
folded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't mind folding,
Is it a fold?
but
Yeah.
we have position, but there's one
Close,
guy
right?
shorter than us. Kind
But
of
like, yeah, our
0.5 is
risk
very
premium is
close.
kind of bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing is he's opening very wide though. There you go, fold.
Yeah. He opens very
Yeah.
wide. We have to fold. That's why he gets to open very wide.
Look at that. Better is a 3-bet.
True,
Better
true.
just use a shit hand 7-5 off and just 3-bet it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's betting the floor, just like Jeremy said earlier, right?
hmm This is only on final tables, I think, for some reason.
Ooh.
Just how it constructs this range.
Like on a final 2, it's not happening or what?
I didn't see it as much. I don't know why.
Okay.
Not sure why. It's just a thing.
Alright. So. Facing an open from the blinds. You want to use the bottom of the range to 3-bet, bluff. 3-bet, 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 Jack deuce. Can we fold Jack deuce? I don't know if we can fold Jack deuce. I don't think so, actually.
No, I
I
think it's a
dare,
flop.
I dare put in a, like a more general version of that thing you just found. It's kind of a closing the action principle that you're extremely polar. Big blind
Okay.
is like that against like
Ah,
against
yeah,
imposition raisers as well. It's like the range
true.
kind of looks similar versus like low jack actually. It's just a lot tighter, but the principle
Yeah,
like it's so good for you to call. So what are you gonna three bet?
Yeah,
You're gonna
yeah,
three bet
no,
your
you're
best
right,
hands
you're
in
right.
some absolute
Yeah,
garbage.
Tim. Yeah, you're actually right. Yeah, because you're
Because
closing the
calling is
action.
so
So
competitive.
correct. So
Yeah.
you're closing the
Whereas it's
action.
very
So like,
different from
mhm.
it's different from button, it's different from small blind,
Yeah, for sure.
it's still
different in
always
any
the
other
bottom
spot.
of the range, right? So.
Yeah.
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 there's
Anyway, this Jack Deuce one, I don't think it's calling though. Are you guys calling?
No, I don't think it's calling.
I mean,
Feels like Jack
I can see
five.
Jack. Man, I don't know. Kind
I
of
would,
bad, right? Jack
I,
Deuce.
I think I would call here. Am I wrong?
LP wants to call. I don't know.
It's a high
Not convinced.
card. I'd
All right, get
rather
it
call
in, man.
this
Get it
than
in. Tell
like,
your backers how you
All
took
right,
theirs.
all right,
I'd
get
rather
in.
call this than 9-8 suited.
No,
Okay,
it's
let's
gonna
see.
be jacks.
Oh,
Suited,
oh my
jack,
God. Yeah, I think it's like
jack,
Jack 6, Jack 7.
jack
Jack
four.
7, right? The Jack 4. Yeah.
Jack
Okay.
four. Yeah.
The deuce is really bad, guys. The deuce is terrible. Like, what the hell? He's always gonna have like at least two cards above it. So hitting the
28
deuce is not
it
enough.
actually prefers 9-8 suited there.
Yeah, yeah,
By
yeah.
a lot.
Sun is a yeah, because you have two middle cards, right? You have two middle cards and
Mhm.
connected. So like if he has pocket fives, you wanna have 9-8 suited all day. Just pocket fives, Jack deuce is pretty drawing pretty slim. Anyway.
That's
Okay.
interesting.
Too much to rip, so you gotta three bet a lot. Can you?
Uh
No,
You
no. We
probably
must be ripping a lot, actually, because this guy is
I
here,
yeah. Yeah.
so we can put the guy in a tough spot by jam. It's a lot, it's a big jam, huh? A six
Hmm.
is also so
That's the
nasty.
thing. It's like you have multiple tools available to you here. Like you
Yeah.
have a call button, you have a raise button, you have an all-in button. I'm not proposing calling this hand, although it's
I,
not the
I
greatest thing.
think it's
No,
a
no.
call with a six
Calling
and
is
ace five.
no. You rather call ace five than ace six because ace five has better post flop playability. So
Yeah,
ace six
Oh,
would more commonly rip. But in this situation, I'm pretty unsure as to what we do. Maybe it's like this three bet all in. I don't know.
it's like it's a lot of chips, and we're in
Yeah.
second. It really cripples us if we run into
I I, I think
it,
it's
and
call
so
out
that's
three
the
bet.
thing that's
Yeah. Maybe
that's like making me a
calling
little.
can't be too bad.
I don't know.
Calling can't be too bad. There you
How
go.
tight is?
So it's call out or rip. Yeah.
What the small
See,
blind?
Show
trading?
strategy.
yeah.
More
Expand it more.
polar. That's the thing. Yeah. More polar.
Mm-hmm. Because ace six is not bad, right? You can flop a six. You can.
Small blind is raising like 3%, 5% of range, maybe less, or not.
I mean,
he's
it
gonna
can't be
be
a lot of his
way wider.
range. He's covered, right? So
Yeah, can we see Louis? Why you, please?
Fake node.
No, it's real, but I don't know how to.
Big strategy.
big strategy. Uh, what's this? Small blind. Yeah.
That's us.
This
We
is
want
big blind.
small blind.
Oh, this is a very polar three betting strategy. See? Take a look at the small blind
Show
range.
small blind first then.
Again, sixes, five, fours don't all in. Ooh, quite a
Always
lot.
going.
Not 5%. Like way more. Crazy.
Oh, it's PKO, but
Yeah, maybe it's wait. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I didn't expect this much raising. 4-3 suited, 5-3 suited pure raise. Kind of cool. Times six.
so the big
Like
blind
a
has a very, very
Yeah, it's a
small.
boomerang.
screen.
Yeah, it's like almost like Chippy V. Kind of funny.
But
to
For
look at.
him, it's kind of, it's really high compared to us, right? Almost 8%. So he has to be
Yeah, he
cautious,
actually has a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
but we're very
Yeah, that was the
respectful
thing
with
that
the
made me want to
aces.
call with us being just kind of slightly close to each other and kind of deep enough.
So is it because stacks are close? Or is it because we're deep? We're
Yeah, what's
two
driving
two
it?
middle stacks close to each other? What's the emotion here? Like it's clearly not playing as it usually plays with pairs and aces.
No, it's just too many chips, I think.
Too much
Just
chip.
too many chips. Yeah,
Yes.
and like it's too even. It's
I
too
think,
even. But
yeah, there's
like
not much risk premium because of the distribution.
I mean, it's just too even, right? Like everybody has like 20 plus chips, 20 plus VB. So you don't really want to
Right.
just jam your whole stack in.
Exactly. Getting stacked, like if he just has ace king and snap two, you are crying
Yeah.
to fourth place.
So you can, and
If
you're in a
button were
position
shorter, it would be very different, right? If button had 10 big blinds,
Right.
I think it'd be very
for
different.
sure. Like even 20, I think you just like see a bunch of ripping, but like 31, 20. We're 28 big blinds deep. Can just rip a6 for 28 big blinds, I think, at final table. Feels a bit
I think
excessive.
when you
We're
yeah, I
talking about
mean,
different things, Jeremy.
Really?
I'm not talking about the ripping. I'm saying why he has such a prominent raise strategy. Because
Yeah.
often
Oh,
small
yeah.
blind will play limp only in these spots.
Yeah, no. I see what you mean.
Oh,
hmm. And Denny, it's he plays limp when the risk premium is really asymmetrical, right? But here they're more symmetrical
Right. That's
no,
what I'm
no. Last
suggesting.
because
session,
like
No?
we
he actually has fold equity because we'll just fold some shit.
guys.
What are
Last session we discovered that in PKOs we play pretty much on the final table. We play GPV strategies, not GPD, but normal vanilla
Okay,
strategies. Like
Yeah,
they have a raising wide raising strategy, small blind.
that's true.
Cover.
PKO's different beast. Not quite as familiar.
right. When first place is worth so much money, so that means like ICM is lower on everyone. Even if you look at the chip stacks and you get one sense of it, but there's such a huge premium for coming in first, and that actually means low ICM.
Mm-hmm.
And it's low
Yep.
ICM because you do need the chips. The chips are so valuable.
You're
Exactly.
playing for the win. You're playing for the
Exactly.
win. That's why. You don't
To a
mind
large extent,
busting
yep.
if you can get chips so you can win. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
This is enough.
Okay. Okay, so
I'm just
what's the worst ace you call here?
Man, we're snapping
um
this one so fast.
ace 10 maybe? Ace 9? Ace 10? Probably something
Oh.
like that.
Ace eight is the floor that we fold, ace eight off.
I
Um,
don't wait. Now that I look at the stacks, we're like third in chips, right? We're like literally second
Yeah,
versus
no,
third
there's
in
there's
chips.
ICM on us for
So
sure,
now I'm like kind of not a big
but
fan
also
of
it's just a
calling
good spot.
I'm
ace
folding
nine. Ace 9 feels like a very excessive to call. Maybe
I
ace
think
10
here's
plus.
the thing. I mean, like if it's almost worse if this is like an unstudied or live guy because that like increases the chance he has strong hands here. But like the
Okay.
solver range is all just like ace five off and deuces,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Precisely.
and
Yeah.
you know
And some like
we're in good shape against that range.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. A little like they have like stuff like in the like 8-7 suited range.
Yeah.
Some real
I have some
garbage.
ace 7 suited.
so ace
It
nine
really
I
off
mean,
sucks if
has
you're
to
up against
fold,
like a
right?
guy with no idea what he's doing
I
and he's just
I
like jamming tens because he doesn't know what to
I
do.
I think the bottom is like ace 9 off, or ace 10, around it.
I would
I'm
fold
folding
ace
ace
nine.
nine and
I'll be
mixing.
shocked if ace 7 and stuff starts calling. But maybe it could be because his bounties.
Ace Checo, I'm in it.
But you know, sorry.
Yeah,
You never come.
I'm not even sure of ace 10, but I'm definitely folding ace 9. So
Okay.
I'm calling
Yeah.
ace ten. I think it's maybe a punt.
Okay.
Okay, so
With
what about the
cast,
kings? Suited kings? Give me a guess. Suited king.
king, queen suited, you have to call. King, jack suited. Probably they have some like these suited ones.
You
Uh,
folding king ten suited?
Probably. Yeah, I think so. Man, PKO gets hard. Sure, awful. Too much, man. It's like we're second, third in chips. So many guys shorter than us.
Are you folding any pairs?
Deuces.
What about suited aces?
Mm.
Ace, what do you do here
Ace,
with ace six suited? So bad,
ace
right?
seven suited, I call. I think maybe ace eight suited, something like that. Ace seven, ace eight. I mean,
So
I can't see
So
myself
ace
calling
call
eight
ace
pocket.
four
suited,
suited. Yeah,
I would be like probably like ace eight suited, ace ten off.
yeah. Seems what? What?
So you call pocket freeze?
Nah, man. I think fours is the bottom. Four pairs, fours or fives.
If we're gonna be ace jack off, then I guess that means we have to be ace nine suited.
Yeah.
I mean, by the same logic. So we're at ace jack off, ace nine suited, king jack suited, and king ten suited folds. That's where we are.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like,
I'm
sounds
down for
consistent.
that.
Let's
Yeah.
have a look.
Let's
Ooh,
have a look. Yeah. Ooh, king queen. Oh, king tends to calls. King queen off folds. Wow. Yeah,
What is that?
we're all nits basically.
all
I got
bunch
the
of
pairs right.
aces.
I got the pairs
Ace
right
eight.
at least. Yeah, ace eight bottom. So bunch of
A bunch of
yeah
nits
PKO.
here.
But I mean we're probably just
I didn't realize how big the bounty ball was, but we don't cover.
we don't cover. Yeah, we don't cover.
No bounty here.
Just
Yeah,
yeah, it
Go
doesn't
so
matter.
what he's jamming with.
Yeah, we should look at his range.
Like it's a bunch of jack four suited. I don't know.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Quite a lot of jams. King
I've
six,
seen
ten
this
eight,
pattern twice now.
jack four suited, ten eight suited. Some jack eight off.
So
Okay.
can someone explain me when we want to jam all of these queen five, jack five stuff?
Uh, I mean, we just want
well,
to jam them because we don't want to raise call them.
I think it has to do
He's not
with
jack-
the two short stacks here, even three, that we have to be very respectful, right? We can't
Mhm.
like, so he can punish us because he's covering us, he's deeper than us. And we have to fold a lot because of those stacks here.
Mhm.
I think that's what's going on, like even if he
Yeah.
raises, if he raise, I think we fold like, yeah. Kind of a lot.
No. So the why we jam the queen X suited, jack X suited is because the calling range is so narrow. So it just becomes very profitable to rip them
Mm-hmm.
or to us. Yeah. So it's like every time you just want to see like why is it doing something, just look at the calling range.
Yeah.
And yeah, like if you why not rip queen six suited if he's folding king queen off? That seems
It's
like a
not
no-brainer.
even tight, but yeah.
fold.
Yeah, sure.
Insane ICM on us here. Like
So
insane.
10-8, you call?
Do you mean look at
Uh,
ICM?
I don't think the ICM is that insane
But
because everybody has the same stack, right? So it's like if we bust, it's kind of okay because like who else is gonna bust? Nobody else is gonna bust before us. I don't think it's insane. Maybe it's like heavy, but not like crazy. If you think about it, like we have less to lose, uh, because everybody else has this equal amount to lose. So maybe take a look at the bubble factors.
Well, first, 10-8. I would
Folding,
call
yeah.
10-8.
jack
I
ten
would
off.
fold this one.
Yeah, this one's an easy fold.
I don't know if
I'll
you
fold
jack.
this one. No, not Jack 10 floor.
Oh,
So
Did
it's
you say Jack 10 floor? What
10-7.
the hell?
yeah.
No, that's too much. Yeah, the IC is not that heavy. It's kind of normal.
So he's probably really wide because we punish him a lot. Oh yeah, he's
Put it this way, if like there were 3 big stacks and then everybody else had the same stacks, the ICM would be higher. Simply because like those guys are like not gonna bust. But now it's just everybody's gonna bust. So like it's kind of very even.
alright. Now that we have a pretty good idea of how to play the blinds, let's expand a little
Nice.
bit. Here. Let's look at late position versus open. Not this.
And he folds.
Maybe we have to go with close decisions. Let's try close decisions. See what it gives us. Aha. Ouch. I'm folding. Yeah, folding. What about
Are
you
you-
guys?
Yeah, gotta fold. Gotta fold, gotta fold.
Are you jamming queen 10 suited
Um
and calling king queen suited? Or are you jamming? Are
I
you, are you,
think I'll
in-
jam all of those. I'll
that's the
jam
first
most of
question.
those.
Are
Yeah.
we linear or polar?
Very
Linear.
here.
Linear,
Okay.
linear.
Okay, in that case.
Queen
Fold.
9 is just bad because like it kind of blocks his folds, or his bottom of his opening range, like
Yeah.
king 9 suited, queen 9 suited,
So you
stuff like
stick
that
it
when
in
he's
with
opening.
Jack 10, Queen 10?
Wow, I don't know, man. Maybe uh queen 10 seems okay to stick it in. Jack 10 seems a little loose. I don't know.
Yeah, what are you gonna
Maybe
do with
not.
it? Fold?
Fold, I guess.
Alright, okay. And then,
I mean, wouldn't be surprised to see it go in, but like we just don't have much fold equity, so kind of rough.
what about the pairs? Pocket deuce, sticking it in?
I mean, pocket deuce is obviously folding. Uh, I think. I mean, if it
What
jams, I'll
about
be very, very
sixes?
surprised. I think sixes, you definitely go. Fives probably around there.
Okay, and then what do you do here? Ace 10 offsuit, just stick it in? Ace 9 you fold?
3 bet all in. I think
Hmm,
sounds feels like a 3 bet all in. Wouldn't be bad. Make it 4 and
okay.
fold to a jam. Maybe,
Okay.
not sure. But yeah, no, I don't think it's. Oh, just fold. Yeah. Okay. So the pairs are right. Jack 10 suited mixes. That's fine. Pretty much where I was at. Queen 10 gets it in. Queen 9 fold. Yeah, perfect. Ace 10 off. Yeah, it's like you see ace 9 is 3 betting a little bit, or folding. So ace 10 off is this similar hand category, similar hand
So
class.
you just fold with it. Okay, okay, and then fold the deuces, fold the threes. I'm a little
Because his
punty with those
range is
pairs,
very
man.
tight as well.
I
We
gotta
just never,
stop punting those pairs and PKO when you're
Dude,
covered. They just
yeah,
don't.
dude, deuces. What the hell? I was surprised that fours even gets it in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems okay. Fours.
fold.
Yeah.
I don't know why this thing seats even close. I don't know why this got in close decisions.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Stop.
ask you about ace 8 suited, Scotty.
Let me fold ace 8 suited,
Oh,
Louis.
oh, Scotty, I don't know about that.
Oh, oh.
Don't you have a little, messing around sometimes in you with the suited ace here? Because
You do, but he's still under the gun, but he's still under the gun.
I would totally disrespect him here because we have such a big stack. And
I would
then,
fold ace 8, I think.
Let's
uh,
just
But
with ace 4, let's disrespect him with ace 5, some ace 4, and then starting at ace 10 suited. That's my suited aces disrespect.
he
yeah,
seems
yeah,
not bad.
yeah. Alright, let's have a look. I would three bet a lot of suited aces here. That's, yeah, okay, right. So that's actually all you use, right? And even like some king seven suited, king eight suited. You could pick an ace ten off or an ace jack off even.
And all the low suited aces can
Right.
disrespect.
Yeah. Okay, what do we
Just
do here with,
Wow, cool.
call.
what about the, I feel like ace jack would be like the kind of. Ace jack
Yeah.
got a call, right?
No, I think you can fold ace jack
Ace
off,
ten
but you call
folds.
ace queen
Fold ace jack,
because
what,
he's
why?
jamming UTG into the world. Like, what do you think he has? You think he's jamming ace 10 off? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So I think maybe ace queen makes it in just because it's ace queen, but like ace jack probably gotta.
I
I'll
thought
be
ace
surprised if
queen
it
was an
calls.
easy call. You say it's more like the floor here.
It's an
I
easy floor.
mean, he's jamming UTG on a final table with a bounty. I don't think he's gonna be that loose. Is what I'm saying. I mean, he's gonna have like some sort of broadways or some. I don't even know what his jamming range is. To be honest,
Mhm.
not even that sure. Maybe some ace jack suited. I don't know, but seems kind of seems we need to be fairly tight.
Okay, so you'd fold like ace ten suited?
No, no, no. I mean, probably. Let's see. Ace 10 suited, probably fold. You know, it's kind of close, but maybe fold. Call ace jack suited, sure. Call ace queen off. Call like eights plus or sevens plus, something like that.
Okay, so I'm having a hard time here with like ace jack off and then ace ten suited, but you're saying both are folds. That's why I'm having a hard time again. It's just because they're folds. Alright,
Let's
what
take a look.
about a king queen suited here? Just much?
This mark.
What about sixes?
I mean, probably the bottom call. Sixes, sevens. What's what I said.
Are you playing sixes and fives?
Uh, I mean, sixes. I don't think it's unreasonable to see it calling.
Sevens.
Fives, yeah, sevens maybe sevens bottoms like right because like
Mhm.
is he jamming fives? Maybe is he jamming sixes? Sure, but like you don't want to block that, right? Is he jamming fours? No way.
Oh my
Oh, see,
god.
I'm not nitty
Oh
enough. I'm not
god.
nitty enough, but I was
Wow.
on the right track, man.
Wow.
You were on the right track
Wow.
indeed. You were like,
Can
ah,
we,
don't
can
follow his queen.
can we take a look at his range because like I had no clue what the hell anybody would be jamming
Yeah.
from UTG, you know? So
So nines are folded. Wow.
Wow.
that's
Crazy.
insane. Maybe it's just a fake range, but we'll see.
I don't think so. It's 11. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. So like yeah, this is gonna be nifty. I mean I know this spot is like super tight, but like didn't expect it to be that tight.
All right. Interesting one.
Mhm.
I would fall for it though.
I mean
Surprises
you're
me.
calling all in for your tournament life.
Even
Uh,
That'd be a
seeing
bit
that
tight.
range surprises me that ace queen off folds to that range.
Yeah, ace queen off folding is a little bit peculiar, but makes sense.
Yep.
Just because um like it's a very
Why
narrow range.
this nonsense?
It's a very narrow range that actually makes it in. And like ace queen doesn't do that well against those hands.
alright, so
King
what
jack
made it
suited fit.
so
Yeah.
that we were calling so tight? It's really his ripping range, right? And
Yeah.
then the other short
I
stacks.
mean like most of his ripping range is like ace queen off and ace king off. So Like that's a lot of combos, right? Because the other ones are suited ones. So if you think about that, you want to be a little bit better than his ripping range. So
I thought we
that,
did. Bub says we didn't cover him. I thought we did. I guess I didn't look at it
no, we
close.
didn't cover, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so this is, what do you do here with queen ten suited, actually? Queen ten
Call?
and jack ten, you call both?
Yeah.
What do you do with king seven suited?
I mean, you can probably rip some of those, but King 7 suited just fold, I think, or 3-bet all in.
I
3-bet
don't
bluff,
think we
yeah.
had, am I wrong? But maybe I thought we had no jams here because it's too much chips. And then
Um,
there's short stack here and here. Then we're still ahead of him and him. We can't be jamming here, I don't think. Think we raise to five
really.
a lot when we bluff.
Okay.
Think king seven, king eight, king six are bluffing.
The fact that we're like quite high up in chip, so like this probably means you don't jam as much.
Yeah,
What do we want to do with ace queen off?
ace queen
I think
off, I
we
think
have.
I would call
I
a
think
lot.
ace king off, ace king off, ace queen off might jam. So I think we play some jam, but not much. You're right. Like you're not too many. That's my guess.
Okay, a church, yeah, I could see jamming.
Yeah, yeah. Church. There you go. Some jamming. Not a ton.
Okay, so
Uh,
king seven, king six, king five here, not good candidates for bluffs, but suited aces.
mhm.
Okay, jamming king ten suited, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Alright,
Those really want to jam. King 10, king jack suited. King
and
queen
then
suited
not
too.
calling so much with fives and fours and things like that.
Ironically, ace king off is not even jamming, but ace queen off is.
You could lose the jam. You could lose the jamming range here and turn those into just raises and be fine.
Uh,
Possible,
not sure because you see,
They
like
all
king 10
raise.
suited, we don't want to be like jammed on, right? That we lose our equity. So
yeah.
really wants to jam to realize the entire equity share. So I wouldn't necessarily just
But the fact the
remove
king,
the jam.
I'm saying the fact the king nine suited raises.
Mhm.
Is there anything how you could remember the jamming range here?
Yeah.
Because I feel it hard. I probably think raising, okay, I can see it, but the jamming range looks strange.
I mean, the jamming range is very easy to remember. Just think like, if I trip an all in and this guy jams, am I gonna like feel like crying? So if you feel really like sad, just jam it, so that you can definitely see 5 cards.
Criteria optimal.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Cry
So,
theory off.
so the king nine suited, you go, I don't mind folding this.
Yeah, because
And
it's
the
king
king-
9, it's like kind of whatever. It's not a three gapper. So it's like,
Right.
okay, I don't mind three betting it. And then if I
Right.
get jammed on, I just fold. But
And the
king
king queen
10,
suited, I don't mind if I get jammed on because I'm gonna call.
uh, I think it does jam. Like king queen suited does jam, and maybe it calls off. So yeah, you're probably right, Scotty.
Okay.
Yeah, king 10, you can't call it off, so you have to just jam it. Like, okay, you just gotta go. Plus, you have like make so many better hands fold, right? You make king 10 suited, you make like king jack fold, king queen fold, is really good. And king queen, you kind of block those hands a little bit. Not necessarily the point to fold up better. Yeah, so I think king queen suited calls and jam. If I'm not mistaken. Not sure.
Louis, write down what position you have when you're talking about this, because it doesn't say that you're on button here.
I'm almost positive that in every seat here, it's gonna be the same.
Okay.
You face an open like EP, you don't play sixes or fives. You face an open like, the thing is, like you cut off button, even then, cut off button. You know, you don't really stick it in with sixes and five. You're gonna do it with deuces, with threes, maybe. Okay, but sixes and fives all across from almost all the example we've seen are almost never
Uh,
jamming. And those
small
are like
small blind you would jam, yeah. Well, small blind you want to jam them a little bit more.
with fives and sixes.
Yeah, it's just on small blind because like we're out of position, right? So it automatically makes calling less attractive. But so like small blind, you see a little bit more jamming with those hands, but like maybe against UTG or like early position, you don't see them jamming sevens, don't see them jamming sixes a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, it's a little bit more jamming is what I mean. Not saying it's like always
Yeah.
jamming.
But compared to vanilla, like those hands are like very heavy calls, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like this, there's just a lot more calling in general in PKOs,
Yeah.
like this straight up more calling,
Okay, so
just
here,
because we have less fold equity.
what would you do here with the jack ten suited? Take it in?
Jam,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
What do you do here with an ace eight suited? That's a tough one.
I think below 14 big blinds, we don't really call. Is that true?
Maybe just jam because he's the big stack opening, right? So we have a lot of fold equity.
Yeah.
So I don't mind jamming a lot of those hands. Seems okay.
Alright. What else? What else? What do you do here with ace ten off? Fold?
Hmm. Maybe against this guy we can jam, but
Yeah,
might be a fold
still
as well.
jam.
Might be a fold as well. Yeah, that one's close.
King, queen offsuit.
I would jam it.
With jam
He's
king,
wide,
queen,
you
you
know.
gotta jam ace ten, right?
No, not really. King Queen
No.
has like better outs, I think,
Okay.
because it's like two big cards, right? And Ace 10 is like always dominated by the calling range. Uh, I mean it's close, close. Maybe both jam, maybe both fold. I don't know. That's like I think that's like the cutoff.
What do you do here with 10-9 suited? Just fold?
Just fold.
What's the worst pair we've ripped here? Sevens?
Uh, I would say sixes.
Yeah, maybe
Right,
maybe sixes. Yeah.
with a four big blind here, we have to be very respectful. Wow, the suited tens, jack ten suited folds. Queen ten suited. Okay, so those are folds. Ace ten is sticking it in. Ace eight suited, sticking it in. Pairs, we got fives running it in here, fives and sixes. Hmm. Okay, so I guess we can say from the big blind. Alright. Little much. What can we ask here that would be interesting? The worst pair you play here would be. Okay,
Cover
so,
everyone. I would actually raise pocket deuces here.
okay, that would be the puntiest play you did this whole month or even this year, Bob.
Yes?
Yes. Raising deuces here? Not good.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't see low jack raised.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, I see. I thought we were first in.
So it's like fives at a low frequency, and then like eights, you play full frequency.
Oh, what do you mean you're folding sevens here, Tim?
I mean,
The lucky sevens.
I
Yeah.
I mean, guys, like this is the final table, right?
yeah, maybe.
I
Like,
mean,
Yeah,
we
but we're
we
it's
don't
very
want
just
to
like
play
deep.
too many
zero
pairs.
EV. Like you can get in there, but who gives
Yeah.
a shit? Yeah.
Everyone,
It's gonna
everyone
be
is
like
middle stack,
slivers
right?
are calling with all the sevens, eights, nines, but like
Yeah,
you're gonna be folding a lot of those. You're gonna be folding a lot of those from the cutoff. One good thing is that we're not covered by the button, so you can see a bit more calling, for sure. But I mean, hands like fives probably not gonna be making a lot of money.
like pocket fours. Do you think we fold pocket fours? I don't think we do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that we have to.
You gotta play
Yeah.
Final
four
table.
there.
I want to fold
This
pocket
is
Discipline.
such
fours.
with terrible blockers. What are we gonna do post flop? Flop a set? I mean,
Hit
what
flop
if
a
we don't
set.
flop a set?
If you don't flop a set, I
Hmm.
don't know. But if you flop a set, I do.
Uh,
What pair do you
not a
start
big fan.
calling?
I- I'm,
I think
I'm,
it's just gonna be.
I would be pocket fours, I think, but I think I'm wrong as well.
I think it'd be much tighter.
Much
When it comes to
tighter.
pairs,
Like
because it's just a
sixes?
final table, man. Like, not,
Yeah, but look
uh,
at the arrangement.
the arrangement is good for calling. I'll say that much because
Okay,
we cover the
king,
button and also, yeah,
okay, so pairs, we say somewhere around sixes or sevens, even tighter for some of us.
yeah, sure.
Hmm.
And then what about the king seven suited here? I would three bet it.
I'll just fold. I think
What about ace eight suited here? I would three bet it.
you can trip it. Yeah, ace eight is great.
Yeah, or
Yeah, I agree.
maybe
VPipping
call.
ace eight is reasonable.
How
I don't really
big,
want to call anything worse than ace 10 suited. Like you start mixing under that, I think.
how do you approach king queen off here? You three bet?
I thought the
Yeah.
middling ones would often play call and then you three bet worse and better.
Queen jack off, I fold.
Yeah, me too.
You said queen 10
But
suited, Louis?
No, king queen off.
King queen O.
King
Yeah.
queen off, I still fold.
Lot of three betting.
That one should three bet a
I don't
ton,
mind folding
right?
it either.
That's like the three bet.
I think against
Yeah.
early position,
things are a good trip bet.
we still have to play tight. I would fold king queen off.
Let's look at the range.
What about queen 10 suited?
Hmm.
Yeah, the three bet. Pure.
Yeah, pure true bet. King jack off as well. Pure true bet. A lot of calling.
Ace
a lot
8
of
doing
calling.
it, but ace 9 pure call. Okay.
Mhm. So as you can see, the pairs, like we were saying, fours is like I said, slivers of calling, but like very much
Not a
folding.
good idea. You see it.
Not a good idea. Like fours,
Sixes,
sure you can call, but
sevens,
like
really.
why? Sixes, sevens, where it like heats up a little bit, where you really
Yeah.
can start calling. In position. It's like a very good setup to call already. So imagine if like the setup was not so good, we could be folding like a lot more.
I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
So ace eight, king seven, good bluffs. Ace five off here, good bluff.
Mhm.
Don't
If the
play
setup were
pairs.
less good, we'd start folding the suited 10 branch as well, or like how are we gonna play queen 10 suited, jack 10 suited?
Still calling because
I
you're
mean-
in position. You're very deep.
I don't
If
know.
if you remove 10 big blinds from everybody, I think you're in a big trouble with queen ten suit.
Yeah. Yeah, then
Because
it's really weird.
he opens from 20 and then you have like 25. You're never gonna play queen ten suited. But 10 big blinds more, the average here makes it that we still play those hands. Okay, so
And like Jeremy said here, we cover the button, we cover the big blind, we cover the opener. Pretty good spot to
Mhm.
play some calling in a PKO.
Especially when no short stack. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, so I think we just jam here, our nine bigs, but not with this hand, but it's like jam only, right? You don't have calls there for 10 bigs. And then what's gonna be the jamming range like? So let's start with ace ten offs. Good old ace ten. I'm sticking it in with ace ten. Now the rough part, the small pairs, deuces. Oh my god, are we gonna fold deuces? I guess. Threes, fold. Fours, fold. Fives. I don't know about fives, guys. I think five is just. We gotta go with five.
Yeah, I think from 2 sims ago, it looked like pocket fives would jam here.
And then. What do you do here? Ace nine offsuit, Bob.
I think ace nine also jams.
What would you do with king jack offsuit here, Bob?
Jamming.
What? I'm not gonna jam my king jack here, Bob. Think
I
you're
think it's
very,
fine.
you're courageous.
A
Why would
little
you?
bit loose, maybe too loose.
A little bit loose, you'd say. King jack off, Bob. You don't. It's a final table. You made it all the way to play king jack.
Yeah, but okay. I don't know. It's my guess. King jack
Yeah.
off is kinda close. Ace nine offsuit is in there.
Yeah, ace nine, you were right. King jack, you were absolutely wrong, Bob.
Okay, I get it.
Uh, pocket fours here would be playing. I was like fives, okay. Fours, I was like knitting it up. I guess we're getting too short that we can't pass those, although deuces or threes are open a lot. Right.
Wonder how wide cutoff opens there.
Probably very wide, right? Because you had all the chips.
Given we're jamming fours, I would agree. And yeah,
Like well, he's not that far ahead, but yeah,
that's pretty wide. That's pretty wide. Plenty of raise folding in there for us to attack.
alright. So here, low jack opens from 20 bigs. Do you have a lot of three bet bluffs with king seven, king eight suited here? Is it like,
Or
do
the
you wanna
daddy.
like kind of have a wide calling range to keep bounty access here type of idea? Or do you wanna like bluff a little bit and use the big stack to our advantage?
Yeah, both, right? Calling a lot of suited playable things. Like his range should be pretty tight, so if we three bet, we're gonna get jammed on a reasonable amount. So you really don't want to three bet fold a hand that plays well as a call. But offsuit ace X, I'm sure will light up like slivers of a bunch of them. And yeah, some king 10-0, king jack. This even may make the cut for some three bet bluffing.
I would never
Wouldn't
dare
be
three bet
shocked.
bluff jack
The,
ten off here.
We don't have a
I'm,
blocker, but
I
eh,
think that's way out of line.
So I
way out of line.
Yeah,
I know that we should play for bounties a lot, but he has a really small bounty. Maybe we can just fold here. I'm not sure, but his bounty is really small compared to the whole table.
Yeah, I mean, if we're not bluffing, we're folding, I would say.
yeah, this for me is an easy fold. I'm just trying to figure out like, what do you do here though with king, queen off? I would probably call or three bet king, queen off.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta play, right? So,
I think in this config, you probably call it more, or not. Okay,
You do that.
yeah.
not much of a calling range, right? There's a little bit. It's, but just like. And then we don't really use like suited kings. King seven, king eight, not really. It's more like eight, we need an ace blocker.
Oh, the offsuit ace branch is not doing what I thought it might do. I guess since he's second shorty, like, maybe his range is just too strong. Opening into everyone here.
Yeah. Right, open jamming. I would fall for this one. Ah, do I get scammed here? Sixes?
I would fold. I would fold.
Shit.
Ugh. This might be the line.
Okay,
maybe.
so bounty power, it's like, okay, one big line here or less than one big line? Bounty power should be less than one big line. Okay, so it's half a big line, good.
Is that a
Now,
new feature
no, it's
in
been
Wizard?
there for a while, as far as I know,
Oh, okay,
just like
it's cool.
bounty power, basically. Um. Okay, so the bounty is worth nothing. So if the bounty is worth nothing, you gotta fold. You gotta fold here. Sevens,
Oh no,
What's the
well, like, what,
worst?
is he jamming
sevens are,
threes?
no,
He's jamming fours, right, or no?
no. We can fold.
No?
No.
The hijack, I'm saying.
Yeah, he's not
Okay.
jamming. I don't think he jams even, like, I think maybe fives might be his floor, but I don't think so. I think this is just a fold. You just gotta fold. You gotta call sevens though. Sevens gotta play. Feel like this is just such a sweet scam. First impression, I wanted to call. It has to be like, so close, right? I don't know. Okay, so this one, I say sevens. What about ace ten off here? Seems very difficult.
I think ace ten off is a call
Okay,
or jam. Doesn't really matter.
okay, so
Call jam.
if Bob says that we call ace ten off, I'm gonna
You're gonna
fold.
fold.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Bob says call, so.
Uh, how's that make you feel, bub?
I'm fine.
I would call ace ten suited here for sure. Right, ace ten. I would call for sure ace jack off.
Man, I
Yeah,
feel so
so
uncalibrated.
I'm not
ace
sure
jack,
about
sevens, ace ten suited, right? And then can you fold king queen suited? I don't think so. Can you fold king jack suited? I guess you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you just do. Alright, let's see the range. Yeah.
ace ten. Here
I was gonna
you
question
go.
your king queen suited, actually. I didn't have time to think about it, but.
Yeah. Sixes are in there.
If we look at his jam range, it's either fours or fives, I agree. I think he's jamming fours, actually. And then
There's no way.
he's jamming every suited ace.
There's
So
no
we can't
way.
call king queen.
He made it all the way, not to jam fours. Oh, he jams fours. Oh,
And every suited ace, so we're like king queen just isn't performing well enough
Such a sick
that we
jam.
wanna risk 8 of our 12 bigs
Yeah.
here.
Can you show? Yeah, if you look at the calling range, right? You see ace 10 seems to perform really good on final tables. I don't know why, but that's something I see in a lot. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not calling ace 9 suited.
it's because of the stack that Bob. It really is just because of like 8 big blinds, ace 10 is usually like good enough. Like it's jamming like a lot of worst aces. So with ace 10, you're just well ahead of a bunch of
Your
his.
kicker,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but you said you wouldn't call ace 10, and here
No,
you go.
I would call
Oh,
ace 10.
okay.
I'm in there
No,
with ace
offsuit, offsuit.
offsuit.
Bub wants to take his victory lap.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's very
still
tough.
fine.
Very tough. Okay. Easy fold. So he's the chip
What do you
leader.
do with
So
king jack
he's
suited here?
I'm folding. Yeah.
I think we gotta jam it. I don't know about king 10 suited though.
Okay, but what I
Oh,
learned
jam
from the
king
big,
queen. Okay, so we
Yeah,
don't
Bub?
have much of a calling range right here. So right off the bat, we don't have much calls under 20
Like
big.
literally none, I think, right?
So we can rule that out. So maybe we can actually like write that down somehow, like because like under 20 big blinds, we don't have much of a calling range unless from the big.
so there's something similar I seen in 40 big blind sims when early position raises and someone else is calling, and we are in the big blind, then we jam uh, against early position, jack suited stuff like king jack, queen jack. And if late position is raising, we can jam king 10 suited, queen 10 suited, jack 10 suited. I wouldn't be surprised if
Yeah,
that's
but we're not against raise call here, we're just against an open. And we're
yes,
the
but
button. Yeah.
yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's similar. Let's say if hijack would be the razor here with 63 big blinds, I wouldn't be surprised to see queen 10 suited jamming.
From the button, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure if that's true, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm thinking, yeah, maybe not at FT, but. So it was even jamming king 10 suited there. Pretty good. Look at this guy. We're all short and he's just min raising.
We have the biggest deck. Wow.
What do you do with the ace jack off?
Stick it in.
Easy jam.
I'm scared.
I ain't
I'm
Yeah, me
scared.
scared. I don't know
too.
why, but I'm scared.
Me
I would
too, but
rip
let's
ace
stick it
10
in.
here. I think we need to rip
You'd
ace
rip it
10.
here.
We are below 14 big blinds. I think we cannot raise here, right? It's not like okay, except we have pocket aces. But when we have aces and something like ace 7 suited, maybe we raise sometimes, but we always jam.
Maybe cutoff range is not as tight as I think it is. I'm curious what his how he splits, right? Like what are his open jams compared to his min raises here? It just feels like it's gonna be quite nut heavy with some ace 10 off, ace 9 off maybe in the mix. King, jack off.
I don't know why you worry about him balancing his open versus his jams, because it's gonna be the very, very similar range, right? Equal strength, equally balanced.
Yeah, I just, well, okay. Maybe it doesn't matter too much. Matters more in game.
Similar range, I say. Similar strength. But we just like, yeah. Alright, so ace ten, stick it in.
I don't think
Uh,
so. Am
What
I
about
crazy?
pairs?
Ace 10, stick it in. Sounds good.
I think we
Pocket
What
jam,
about
sixes.
pairs, man?
think we jam with ace eight suited here.
No, I wanna be tight here.
Why?
Do you
Why
think
so
he min
tight?
raises pocket eights? He just puts it in, right?
Yeah,
Like fives plus he jams, sixes plus he jams. What's he
again, you worry too much about him splitting his range. It's gonna be perfectly balanced.
Yeah, you don't wanna block the bottom, you wanna be above some of the stuff, you wanna unblock folds. Uh,
Also, he has a huge bounty.
like I'm not thrilled to put in nines here.
I would be super thrilled with mine.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Right, let's have a look.
Cause his steals are, he's stealing like
Ace 10
suited
off.
nines and,
Sixes plus would be, yeah, even wider.
what the hell?
See the ace eight suited?
Alright, yeah, I do. Can we look at his range too? Maybe
Oh
I'm
my
just
god,
picturing it
you
wrong.
still worry about it, even if I said
I do,
no.
I do.
But
I wanna see how wide he is too, not just how he splits.
He's perfect.
Perfect.
Look at this, perfectly. Well balanced, equal strength.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is
the
way wider than I thought. What the hell?
suited
it's
ace.
What?
basically button range. It's a button range, just from the
This is a
curve.
crazy range. What is going on?
He's playing
There's no way
darts,
you would
man.
open like ace five here. This configuration is crazy.
So he's opening ace five to ace eight to fold to a raise. He's jamming the ones in the middle, and then the ones above he's opening to call a raise, right? When he gets jammed on.
Right,
Correct.
right, right. And then I would assume the same thing with the suited ace branch, unless it goes jam, jam. Then he can fold the lower ones.
I think one thing is just that he covers small blind and big blind. He tries to attack them. So that's why he's a little bit wider.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I would be more cautious in game there because I highly doubt people are opening ace four, ace five, ace six off there. Just gonna fold and like hope for a collision behind, no? Hope for a ladder.
Alright, and this one, this little brat is opening into daddy. And
That's
mom.
what. Well, let's fold.
Wait, he actually has a bounty that's not that
That's
small this time.
worthless. The bounty is worth less than one big blind.
If you see this in a buy-in less than $100, the guy just has aces.
Okay, let's say we have 10-8 suited.
Yeah? It'd be very easy.
Yeah,
fold.
Still
let's say it,
just
bub.
fold. Just
Yeah,
Snap.
what else
fold.
do you wanna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause we just wrote down this thing here, Bob, like under
I mean, we're
20
never
big blind.
calling.
Don't have much of a calling range,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Oops. Right, so
Yeah, it's way too loose then. I thought maybe 10-8 suited could be in there because we cover everyone.
Yeah, but you have to think about his range too.
Ish.
This is why I was trying to go through that exercise, like, what does he actually have here? Aces, kings, queens, jacks, and then the ace five off. What, like some random steal once in a blue moon, king 10 off?
Let's see another.
Cause he has so many hands that he'll just pile it in. The min raise range is very, like, very narrow.
So far we've seen like the blind facing an open kind of static strategy, right? Stays the same regardless of like stack distribution, changes a little bit. Cutoff and button though changes a lot based on stack distribution. That's gonna say whether or not, because like from the button or cutoff, we have basically a magic calling range that appears and disappears, right? Based on stack distribution, based on a whole bunch of stuff. So this is where it starts to be very weird. Like here, for example, 20 effective with a reshove stack here would be tough to have much of a calling range, right? But I think we do kind of have one. So very, probably we have one, but it's small, right? Like
A lot
pair,
of suited tens, right?
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of suited tens in there for calling.
I'd feel bad with suited tens here. I don't know what to do because you block the bottom of his opens when you have like suited tens, suited jacks here. Like jack ten suited, perfect example. I would feel so bad here with it.
Yeah, I
Bounty
agree.
power is low. This is not worth very much. This is like around one big line. 1.5. It's very tough with jack ten here. Yeah, simple.
I mean, yeah, we just pill the suited tens a lot, right?
And then the magical calling range is appearing here. Even though we're 20 effective, we're not really 20 effective, but we are. Very interesting scenario.
I guess it's not just the effective stack, but also,
So,
how much of
yeah,
our stack we risk.
yeah, so from cutoff and button, we have. A dynamic calling range. And what's the factors? Like it appears, disappears based on what?
Do we cover the opener?
Mm-hmm.
And then secondarily, do we cover the big blind?
A big blind, I don't know. Opener, it makes sense. It has to be right. But a big blind, maybe? A factor maybe to consider. What else?
Lower weighted factor. I think it
Why
might
do we
move the
have?
needle a little bit.
Okay, so position, our do we cover opener? Or the fact we are in position? What else?
So I guess button is not always playing, but it's a small consideration because he could play. And then his stack size is also important.
Maybe,
I think one
if we're
factor I
likely,
think is gonna be whether or not there's really, really short stacks at the table. Right? Cuz say like under the gun has 5 big blinds and then under the gun has 25, he opens and then you got 50 from the button. Like You're still gonna have a big calling range, but not as big because of the short stack, right? So fact there's a short stack has to be a factor in our calling range, right?
Yeah, I mean, something like
You
a
you think
bust factor.
not as big because the guy's opening tighter due to the shorty,
Well,
or
all I'm trying to say here is if there's a bunch of short stack, it's gonna drive up risk premium, which is gonna drive down our calling range. Okay, so we can, I guess,
but when we
we can
cover that
add,
actually could work in our favor because we can apply pressure post flop. We have the risk advantage.
um. One sure thing is if risk premium is low, we have more of a calling range, right? If risk premium is high, I think that's gonna disappear a little bit. So the magical calling range, I guess.
Yeah, kind of. Well, it's
No,
our risk premium with respect to the opener, yeah. So when we cover him and there's a shorty, then he's actually kind of screwed
Mm-hmm.
quite often.
And then it's really low for us, so that's good, and we can call more. But
Yeah.
it adds up for now.
But not this one.
Maybe also depending like how many rejam stacks are behind,
Yeah.
who can
Scotty,
squeeze us.
Scotty, for 5 push-ups, what do you do with king seven suited there?
King seven suited. I fold it for 5 push-ups and
Oh my god, you're such an it, Scotty. You gotta
I
three
play
bet
king,
sometimes.
I play king 10, I play king 10 suited. Well, all right, check it out. Let's see who's doing 5 push-ups, you or me.
also, also I'm saying I would actually fold ace 10 offsuit here.
All right, enjoy your push-ups, Louis.
Hey, what is
The
this
thing
scam?
is,
King eight, king six, king five, king four. Where's my king
the thing
seven at?
is,
I know. And turn on your camera.
Go ahead, Bob.
yeah. The reason is
Okay,
the
what else?
stacks, right? Because we can bust, and we shouldn't try to bust. Ace 10 offsuit can be a fold here. Looks like it's true.
Man. Okay, so pairs here are not calling. The calling range is really low here. Very small.
It's-
Because
In
we're
this one,
playing
we're both
against.
covered and both blinds can rejam.
Our risk premium is high because we play against a bigger stack.
Hmm. It's
Okay,
just
so
an invitation for one of those blinds to stuff it in with.
so the risk premium is probably
Uh-huh.
the driving factor there.
Yeah, I
Is it
think
all?
that's the biggest factor for sure. Along with depth. Does Wizard show the risk premium?
Yes.
Not sure if that's interesting or not, but in the hands where we had ace 10 suited, ace 10 offsuit as a bottom, we had more pocket pairs we can jam, like pocket fours. And here it was pocket sevens plus basically. And we had ace jack offsuit and
What
I
about
think
ace
ace 8 suited.
Alright,
But again,
interesting hand here. So what do you do? This is the spot where I'm struggling with Jack ten suited. I would fold Jack ten, I would fold Queen ten suited. So I think here like risk premium is really bad, right? Because of those short stacks. That drives our calling range down. The fact also is so deep. That drives our risk premium like up, our calling range down.
it seems out of position, it seems out of position, he can still put us in a world of hurt.
Can we
Post,
3-bet any of them? Like queen jack suited? It feels too much to jam. Maybe we do just fold. I think maybe you can 5-it a little. Am I crazy? I again don't know what to do with king jack suited. Feels like a lot to just stuff it in here. But maybe.
Ooh,
Oh, we were cut off.
right, so. Say we were button, we would be folding queen ten, jack ten, even then. Queen ten, jack,
Yeah, but jamming the other ones.
Yeah.
And then cut off. Oh, we still can jam.
so risk premium is so high that we don't have a calling range at all. Right, very interesting. Now let's mix it up a little bit.
Are you brave enough to jam queen jack suited there?
Maybe,
It's kinda hard.
maybe.
23 bigs.
Okay, so I jack. It's gonna be tough, right? Let's try it. I jack, low jack. And what is it gonna be? Just fold? Okay, so here. Let's see, what do we do here with king, queen
Oh my god.
suited?
Risk premiums out the wazoo. The big blind has
Yeah.
4. And we
we
cover
fold
everyone else.
King, queen suited, yikes. Because
Uh,
that's the thing, right? Risk
I
premium
think we
is
have to
so high.
jam.
I mean, I would jam or call. I don't see me 3-betting because
There's no way you jam king, queen suited here,
There's
but
no way it'd be a punt.
No, I mean, like, if we call and, maybe we can
have to be,
call.
do we have a calling range?
Fold?
So tough,
No, we
right?
probably fold.
Just fold. It could be. Can under the gun open pretty wide though?
Yeah, but we can't do anything about it with this risk premium. It's
Yeah,
tough.
Yeah, it is
our,
PKO.
our hands are tied.
his bounty is nothing.
No, but just the nature of, uh, like it basically halves all the risk premium.
Right, so ace, jack off, you gotta
Think.
fold.
Mm,
What do you
Yep.
do with ace, queen? Ace, queen off, you got a three bet this guy? Can't three bet this guy.
I feel like ace jack you 5 him and ace queen you stuff it.
wait, it's a
Maybe
final
I'm approaching it
table.
wrong, but I'm not as
And
scared as you. I don't know why. Normally I'm the scared one.
and this is a
Okay,
dicey scenario,
It
okay,
is.
I I say I don't go all in with king queen suited. Actually, I'm going to fold. Fuck this table.
You're with sixes, huh?
Yeah, I don't even know because there's so many small stacks. We are right in the mid. We are actually second in rank. We don't have to play hands against the big stack. Just fold.
I just feel like I can't fold king queen suited.
Yeah, but
I just can't do it.
There's a button right there. You just push it.
it looks like we should. If you look at the table, it looks to me as if we should fold. Really strong hands.
Okay, so ace, jack off, what do you do?
Fold.
Small 3-bet sometimes. Maybe fold.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm team 5, but I'm not quite
A-
sure.
Ace
I still
queen,
don't know about king queen suited.
Ace queen, I'm terrified because I feel like we have to do something with it and I
Small
don't
three
wanna
bet and
three bet
fold.
fold. I don't wanna three
Just
bet fold.
fold it.
You could, I guess you could. You don't wanna
Is-
pile it?
No,
He's gonna
Okay.
rip on us so hard because of the risk premium. I see it
I mean,
coming miles away. If we three bet this guy, he's just gonna hammer the life out of us.
that's kind of
Instantly.
some monsters under the bed thinking. I don't know. Like, our three
Maybe.
look very strong. Clearly, like we should have a very condensed three bet range in some of these spots, especially in real life. I think people don't always pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agree with that.
Like in real life, you have to three bet ace queen every time, and then just fold to somebody's real life four. But I don't know. And against the solver, it's really tough because you're right against the solver, they will just for you every time.
Hmm. Alright, so figured out risk premium is really high. We don't have much of a calling range. King, queen suited might be in the calling range.
Some kinda island, ace jack suited,
King,
same type
king,
of
king jack
hand.
suited has to be folding, right? Just
Ace queen suited a flat, yeah. Ace queen, ace jack, king queen suited flats, maybe.
so a very smart and extremely linear calling range. Right, let's
What's our
see.
pairs before you hit the
Ace
button?
queen suited maybe inducing.
Mm-mm-mm.
Jacks, are the pairs jam, jacks plus call nines
No,
and
no, small,
just
small
fold?
3-bet jacks
Whoa,
plus.
Yes.
We don't have jams here.
Okay, small, okay, raise.
Maybe it's king? No, not
Ace king
even.
O, I think you jam.
But no.
I don't feel like we need the jam. It's such a weird
Can we
spot,
just
so
call
tough.
with ace king offsuit?
Bob,
Oh,
come on,
That's just inviting a disaster, I feel.
come on,
Uh,
Bob.
I do it.
there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about the ace queen. That's good to see. The ace jack flats, the king queen jams. It does. Well done.
Yo,
Occasionally my instincts are good.
king,
Ace
queen
jack flatting
offsuit
is
is
really good.
sticking, is three betting.
That's good.
Even the jacks mix jamming.
So
Eights and nines.
very small calling range, so okay, we figured that out. But it was tough to have kind of a big jamming range for this. We do jam a lot more than I thought. Right, suited aces folding. Almost no calls. Right, nice scenario.
So with this, what's our respond to the four with that range when he four bets us?
All with the strongest
Which-
linear part and fold to junk.
Yeah, I know, but we don't have it. What's junk? That's what I meant in this
Ace
is,
jack,
Ace nine, ace 10, king 10, eights,
king queen.
okay,
king
and then
queen, and
Ace jack
everything else
off,
goes
yeah.
with it.
ace jack, okay.
Queens, jack, ace queen plus call
Ace
off.
queen is
everything
the
goes-
question.
Ace
Like
queen.
ace queen O, are we calling off or no?
The
Unclear.
pairs, for me, the pairs, like eights, you fold.
Yeah, gotta
Three
be,
bet
right?
folding, right? Three bet. All in. Yeah.
Also interesting, like, if,
His response
what if
all,
cutoff jams instead of the guy foring?
oh, then we get out of there all over the place, right? The cutoff had chips.
Look at
But
this.
the math will be pretty compelling at that point.
Hey, mad guy, you're losing your
That's me.
mind here.
If we, can we let cutoff jam and
Look at
UTG
this.
fold after we
Look
look
at
at
this,
this?
mad, look at this, mad guy.
Ace
Um,
kings.
what am I
Can
looking
you,
at?
That's it.
can you map it up to fold
No, no,
queen and the
let
church?
UTG fold, please.
Oh,
Ace king folds.
We still fold ace jack, okay. That was the one I'm like, I don't know. But against cutoff, do we even fold ace queen maybe? 4 more chips? Earlier position, maybe.
Okay, so here, we're daddy, chip leader. He is. Okay. How do you play ace eight suited here?
Fold. He doesn't have there's no three big blinds out there that he has to survive. He's opening into everybody.
What do you do with ace five suited? You three
Oh,
bet.
yeah, you gotta bluff something.
So ace eight, you say you fold?
Yeah.
Ace nine, you fold?
Yeah.
Do you ever use king seven here, Scotty?
No, ace seven is the same as ace six.
Am I using king seven too much?
Did you do your push-ups yet?
No. That's why I'm using king seven.
All right. Go He-Man. Is king seven He-Man or is king six He-Man?
It depends. Depends on the
Okay.
day of the week.
Okay. All right,
I
good
think
enough.
king seven.
Uh,
Is one of them Thor's sword?
okay, first off. Low risk premium, bunch of middle stack, average is high, no short stack. So risk premium is low, which means we have a big calling range here. EP versus MP though, do we really have a wide calling range? Probably not, right?
No,
What's the worst pair you call? Six? It's five? Fives you gotta fold, right? Cause he's so tight, but.
I think
What, seven?
sevens maybe.
I think pocket fours can play call.
What? Bro, we're
Yeah.
hijack.
Yeah, but we cover everyone.
Yeah, but somebody's gonna squeeze your ass.
I say pocket fours ein.
So you gotta go down the checklist. Do we cover the opener? Yeah.
Yep.
Do we cover stacks behind? Yeah. How many stacks behind? So
Too
many.
many.
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure
I
about
ain't, I
fours. I
ain't
mean, you
playing
could be right.
fours because we are too far away from the button. If we were closer to the button, it would be a closer decision with lower pairs. Alright. How do you play here, king, jack, offsuit? Cause king, queen is we all agree, king, queen offer is a pure three bet, right? So how do you play king, jack off?
seems like an easy fold.
Three better fold.
Fold.
Half and half.
I might not be three betting king, jack off and off if you say so. Cause I would never use it. I would always use king, queen and never king, jack. Am I wrong? Let's see. Oh, I'm wrong. King, jack gets used plenty. So, okay, as we figured out, risk premium is low. We do have a glimpse of a calling range.
And
So
all
the
those suited aces, all
Pairs,
the suited
somewhere
aces are
around
in.
sixes. Oh my goodness, the king seven, so beautiful. I should have bet push-ups here. But I lost my five push-up
I want you
bets.
to point out, if you bet
um,
push-ups, you don't lose your push-ups. You just both of us do push-ups.
Yeah,
You're doing, yeah. They're not offsetting push-ups.
okay, then I should, I will bet confidently then next time. King eight, king nine, so we, like suited aces, suited kings, right? And then that little messing around with like high offsuit cards.
Good one. I wasn't sure, like, yeah, suited ace branch, I didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah. A lot of suited ace is getting in there.
Yeah. Oh, oh. Hmm.
I would, I would want a sneaky call here. Okay, so first off. How
Hmm.
is risk premium for us? There's a really
It
short
might be better
stack.
to four the guy. But then I don't know what to do if we four and he jams, actually. Guess we pay.
We have a
Oh.
32 behind us.
Well, the thing is, you have to think about the big blind here. So my idea here would be to call the big blind shoves some of his range. Then this guy either call or folds. And then we have the perfect spot with ace queen to decide. Whether we play for one bounty or whether we fold. So that's why I lean towards maybe call. But looking at this risk premium, clearly I don't think we have much of a calling range. Don't think we can play traps.
I also think the scenario where we flat and it goes fold, 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 big blind jam is very infrequent.
Yeah, but
You
there's
shouldn't
the
play for
flat
the edge
here,
case.
button jams, he folds. There's some scenarios where. But then again, it's like not that strong. Man. Another very tough spot. So I guess from what we've seen before, okay. Can we jam? They say we
I think it's
jam
too
here
much.
and cut off as aces. It's like the punt of the century, man. So
Even
if
if small blind has aces, like, it just feels so bad. I
small
think we
blind would
prank, it
not
plays
be an
cleanest
issue.
to four. And then
So
we remain uncapped, and if somebody behind piles, we can fold. If UTG piles, or I mean, except for big blind or
like I'm
button maybe.
guessing here, we don't have much calls. We just have a very like linear range. And those times when we had like those linear range, we were like jamming like king queen suited, right? Would you jam here king queen suited? Would that be insane?
I would not.
You know, it feels insane to jam ace queen and king queen suited, right? And it feels like insane to jam like ace king. Those feel like all good three bets, all of them.
Ace king could be the island of jam.
Let's make it four and see what happens. I feel like this is the way.
Yeah, I like it.
And then
The
everything wants to
question is,
make
do
it
we
four
jam
here,
anything?
right? Well, no, I don't think so. Maybe,
Ace
no, I
king,
don't
I
think so.
think ace king.
I
We
don't think
still
so.
pile. Ace king is like the
0%,
magic hand at FTs. You just pile it and don't care.
0%.
Even not ace king, okay.
Yeah, 'cause it
Nothing is
feels
piling.
feels insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So only three bet small, no calling.
Yeah, get out the
Oh
way.
my
Oh, we
god.
get the spot.
Yeah, eight big
I don't
blind,
know. I don't know the answer.
14. I do. It's very easy. Gotta respect
It's you fold.
yeah, you fold. That's it. That's just it. Ah, you call. Oh lord.
Zero EV though.
Yeah, you call if he jumps perfectly, so. You
No
not
wonder
to
I
have,
don't know the answer.
your opponent jams a little king jack suited sometimes. It's very linear. There's no bluff jamming, right?
What, click on our response to this. I just
Hmm.
want to, because ace, okay, so we did have some ace nine and ace jack. That's how that's why we can fold this.
You're right, he has no bluffs. He has his bluff is pocket nines.
Ouch. Okay, still strong enough to mostly call. Worth one big blind here, is that a factor? The 13, it's 12, yeah, it's a factor, the bounty is a
A
factor.
little bit.
13 versus 12, it is a bit of something, cuz I don't think we would call 13. think we do call, well, the perfect, like. Perfect sweet spot for ace queen.
Yeah.
One big blind less, it's gone. Oh, I think he got us here.
Mm.
Alright, Scotty. For five
Fold king
push-ups.
seven offsuit.
For five push-ups, Scotty, king seven suited.
All right, and so the question is, does it raise ever? Not, because it's not a majority raise. If it's there, it's a sliver. That's what you're
Yes.
looking for, right?
1/4% and you got five push-ups.
Okay. 1/4%. So any sliver of king seven suited. All right, let's look.
A thick line.
I'm asking you,
Behind
you
it.
gotta take a stand.
I'm going to. I'm just looking at what's behind us. We
Okay.
cover everyone behind us. He's under the gun too. Yes. Yes, there's gonna be some tiny percent of it.
Oh,
I
no.
would agree, yeah.
All right.
How
Is
are you
that- does
so
that
good
put
when
Louis
it comes to push-ups, Scotty? How are you so good? Find all the slivers.
Louis, are you now up to 10 push-ups?
It seems like it.
Oh, actually, you didn't. No, did you bet me or did you
Well-
just charge me? I'm not sure. You
I'm
certainly
not
have to.
sure.
I think he free rolled you there.
I
All right,
did
he
free
free
roll.
rolled me. I'm okay with a free roll because I knew this one.
Yeah.
I was confident.
Okay, wait, we saw the range, so set the draft. Was such a good spot though.
Huh.
Right.
What are we
I
doing
don't
there?
know that. I don't know that there would have been push-ups for if he had been under the gun. I don't know that we would have had him.
Yes. I was gonna try it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, six is here with a tough spot. It's a fold, right? Six
Easy
is a
fold.
fold. What's the worst pair you call?
How much is this bounty worth?
Oh yeah,
Maybe
a
nines.
blind or two?
1.5 big blinds there.
Let's see. Maybe nines, but that five,
Ooh,
those two
it's
fives,
nothing.
that 5 and 4 stack
Hmm.
makes it
It's
really.
nothing because of
Maybe
those
nothing.
short stacks here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Yeah, with
three.
those, maybe.
And he's just ripping into everybody, try to steal the blinds that are gonna call super wide.
We're not
I
folding.
don't think we fold eights. Do we?
I would.
Would you
Maybe
fold eights?
pocket nines plus.
Pocket nine is a safe bet. Pocket eight feels bad. You don't need to
Eight,
step
oh,
in front of the train. For all you know, could go call. Then all of a sudden you're pre-left.
Hmm.
You don't
It
need.
will
to
not
be
go
here.
call.
It could happen, listen.
I
There's
mean,
a
when we
world.
start calling here, it could happen.
If it
Louis,
goes
goes-
call, the big blind's calling like kings plus.
Right, if it goes call, there will not be left.
I'm
It,
folding
it
here,
could happen.
but
He doesn't know. You think he's gonna fold ace queen? He doesn't know.
Okay, for us, fold eights,
I'm pretty torn with eights.
nines, call tens.
Eight's a tough spot here.
I say pocket nines. Let's go
Fold
pocket
eights.
nines.
I'm folding eights. What about ace ten off here, Bob?
Fold. Ace 10 off is a fold here. Ace jack offsuit should be a call here. Ace jack, maybe not. Ace queen
Maybe
offsuit.
not.
Maybe not. Ace queen offsuit. Let's go with that.
Huh. What do we do with ace jack?
I fold ace jack. I'm a net.
I think I fold.
Oh my god. F jack. Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay.
sevens. Eights. We were like nines, way too tight on the pair side.
Whoa, we are so tight.
Then ace jack is good enough for
I didn't
nine.
want to fold eights.
It's
Yeah,
8.5 bigs, so ace jack is good enough. Ace ten suited. King queen suited is not strong.
Our difference between the call and the jam is all about how the small blind's gonna react, right? Is that why?
That's kind of it doesn't
I
really
think
matter here.
it's just the same range, whether you call or you jam, it's perfectly balanced. Don't think it matters that much.
But I mean, the reason it's thinking about it is because, I mean, it's meaning the small blind is the only person that we could play against. Everybody else, our call is a jam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's what I was just thinking about.
but like, is there ever a call fold? Maybe if the whole table goes in, you can you can call fold something. Maybe. Maybe not, because then you're
Well,
playing for every
it's
bounty.
really just if the small blind jams on you. That's the only question. Yeah,
If
look
we
at that.
call and it goes fold, fold, jam, fold, and it's back to us, then we don't fold anything for two more against one additional range. If we call and the shorty calls and the small blind jams and the other shorty calls, then like one of them has aces. And maybe we can fold ace jack off and hope for like a double ladder.
okay, Danny, for 5 setups, how do you play ace eight suited here?
5 setups in my favor or
Uh,
coolers against me?
Free
I'm just
roll,
kidding. I'm just
cooler,
kidding.
everything.
5 sit-ups. How do I play which hand? Sorry.
Ace eight suited.
Ace 8 suited. We cover that guy. There are a bunch of shorties. Should make a pretty good 3-bet, I would think.
What about ace two suited?
Bob is insane.
Sorry.
Probably have to skip that one, because then you're like kind of priced in against big blind, and you have a deuce in your hand. Yeah, I'm curious how crazy we go here, but I think ace 8 should be a fine one.
Right? King seven then, as well. Alright, let's move forward.
King 7 I think we'll skip this time.
Do you have, is
Too
risk
many
premium
shorties
high
behind.
here? Is risk premium high here?
Well, somewhat, but we don't cover him by a ton. So he can also do some damage to us. We can't like go crazy against him.
How elastic is your calling range? You have a calling,
Do we call? I think we have a pretty narrow call range here. Like,
because risk premium is high because of the short stacks. Or
yeah,
is
and we
it
have to worry about
because,
being jammed behind.
who's the gun on here? Like, is risk premium higher for us or for him?
Well, it's higher for him. We do cover.
So maybe we have a bit of a calling range.
Yeah, but not too big. I don't know if we're calling all the suited tens.
You don't think we're calling Jack 10 suited here?
Ugh.
Feels like, yeah, I mean, it feels like an easy flat with some of the suited tens, but
Maybe call Jack 10 and then mix folding King 10, Queen 10,
no,
It
King
feels
or
10's gonna
great.
mix 3-bet,
3-bet King 10,
mix it,
Queen 10, mix everything.
flat Queen
So ace
10,
king, ace queen, pure free bet? Or what?
pure,
Jacks
yes.
plus. Okay, okay. I got you.
Pocket sevens.
Mix flat and fold.
Okay, I like it. Pure call eights, ace jack
Eight.
suited.
Do we ever 3-bet ace 10 off? I don't know.
So how can we
Hmm.
phrase risk premium here? Cuz it's kind of high, but it's in our favor. Right? It's high, but it is in our favor. I feel like we can do things there, like
I
call a
feel
bit
like
more.
We play every single suited ace at some frequency, 3-bet every, almost all our flat.
We can be
Deep if
wide
every
here,
single one.
right?
Yeah, I feel
So
like that as well.
why? How can we phrase this? Like, why can we be wide?
He has a pretty intense risk premium. He's gonna have to raise fold a lot. Our ace X blocker should be good. Ace 10 O probably mixing all suited aces, maybe not ace deuce. at some frequency mixing three bet. Suited tens, V pipping, sevens plus.
Could we venture to say that if risk premium is very high for our opponent? Maybe we have a more, a bigger, wider, we get to be
What V
wider
pips? With the V
with
pip
both
more.
of the calls and the three bets, right?
Yeah,
Just a guess,
Oh,
seems like it.
like the risk advantage idea, right? I'm curious how the shorties behind here will impact our strategy though.
better for us, right? They're gonna be really handcuffed. I mean, once we three bet, it's like queens plus. Yeah, every single ace X V pip and then ace tens. Oh, yeah, this is good. This is perfect. Yeah.
When
He
we
can't fold a
are,
suited 10.
yeah, we are kind of very wide against CP as well, right? It's under the gun here, and we are very disrespectful. Suited ace, suited kings, kind of a wide calling range. Fours there. And then disrespecting down to like ace five off.
Seems we don't care about getting rejammed on then. We're just
Nope.
going for it.
Alright. Nice.
Is it size 2.5 or 3x at 30 at the final table, or is it 2.75?
It honestly changes a lot based on stack distribution.
So what
Even
was
like,
there?
you see sometimes like 5x opens. Let's see it here.
5x opens.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Huh?
small blind 5x opens. Very dirty.
Oh, if they're
You see
quite
that
deep.
a lot in Triton. Those guys do that in Triton. They're really good.
Right, so
I think it's been using 3x like 6 big blind 3 bet when the opener is above 30ish or
So,
right around there.
oh, it's a 3x. Yeah, it's just, yeah, 3x over 30 about. And then
yeah,
under that,
5,
just
6,
2.5,
4.5.
2.75.
What do we
Four.
call a big blind?
That-
The face four? We free bet and do we call big blind?
No.
No,
Okay.
For
Huh.
8 bigs
Can
more.
we?
Damn, you're almost getting 2 to
Mhm.
1. But I still think it's going to be close.
I would
Look.
not.
Put
I
in
mean,
6.
Part of
Can
the
you make
issue with
hijack
using
make 6, please? And then have the 14 jam. And yeah, there it is.
and
There's no
then
shot in hell, right? Or you can't fold. Wow.
Oh,
The price you're
Wow.
getting 2 to 1. Well, once you put in
yeah.
6, you're getting 2 to 1. So it's just like you gotta
Wow.
call. Yeah. Can't fold,
I
getting 2 to
wonder if we
1.
use 5, if some of that begins to fold. I
Ace.
don't know.
Andy has a bounty. Yeah, we can't fold.
I don't know. Maybe that's part of why we use 6 as well, like make sure we are priced in.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Let him know. Hey bro, I'm not folding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
okay, what can we ask here? So here, risk premium is really high. We don't have much of a calling range at all. This is gonna be three bet, jam or fold. Okay, so
Queen, jack suited,
jam it.
pocket, 8, 7s.
Seven is folding.
Ace,
Eight,
jack off, ace 10 off.
ace jack off is three betting small. Ace ten off is folding. And
Might be
then
mixing.
I think we jam ace queen and ace king off. Or maybe just three bet ace king, just jam ace queen. That's it.
8s?
All those stupid suited aces are raising. Okay.
No
Oh,
jamming here, surprise, surprise.
No calling either. Much tighter.
Well, we figured out like the risk premium is really high, so no calls, right? So
Are we actually not never jamming when we
Never
are
jamming.
like two
Surprising.
positions off the button.
I found all the floors, I think.
Yeah, but
No
we got no
queen jack.
jams.
No, I'm just saying, I didn't
Then
see any
you
jams in some sims, and it looks like when we are two off the button, like hijack or low jack, we never jam, right?
that
I
what
would
you
not make
noticed,
that
Bob?
generalization.
Cause I feel like ace king, if we get like, around 20
It's
big
more
blinds,
complex than that.
but it's a good guess. You noticed, it's a good, it may be good.
Yeah,
Oh, my
it's
king
just a
seven
guess.
suited. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Have mercy upon us. Okay,
Your favorite
So-
hand.
the risk premium is high on him, right? So we
True.
can mess around.
There are also two players that cover us.
So this must be like extremely high frequency of a three bet.
I fold.
Oh my god. Okay,
Isn't it gonna use the two, like the five and the five way more? Like whenever we want. You keep saying king seven, you love king seven. It seems like king five is just like always a higher frequency
yeah,
in these spots. Yeah.
yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, I think like maybe king seven is more like a chippy V one and then with
Yes.
FT, you get FT, you probably want the blocker five.
In
Makes
this
sense.
spot, also, it's crazy. Ace jack offsuit is folding basically every time. That's
That is kind of tough. I don't know if I would fold it every time.
ace jack
There's no
offsuit.
way. Yeah, I would try to three bet it a lot.
Fold.
Yeah,
That's a fold.
this is an
I mean,
easy fold, but
Eights or nines plus.
fucking
Yeah.
smallest stack with
Ah.
nothing.
Do we even
ace
take
ten
ace
off
ten?
here, easy fold. What about ace jack? Ace jack is
Yeah,
sticking it in?
Oh, ace 10 offsuit is also interesting. I think with 10 big blinds, ace 10 offsuit might be just a jam.
Yeah, there's not much
Be-
risk premium on us, right? For sure.
Nah.
Wow. I think I would fold ace 10.
I would do it too, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's
Ace ten
fine
suited, you
here.
stick it in?
GG.
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah. Okay, so ace ten
Do we
suited,
call anything?
no, zero call. Jack ten suited, you fold?
Fold.
You sure we don't call anything?
Sure.
Okay.
Zero calls, risk premium is way too high.
Aces. Let's call it aces.
Yeah, what do we do with aces? Just pile?
Pile.
Yeah, you're covered in a PKO, you just stick it in.
1% call with aces.
You could maybe maybe I'm getting too wild. Alright. Maybe just jam.
Mhm.
I feel like it wouldn't be crazy to build a small call range around aces and
Risk
But
then
what
premium
other
is too
hands
high.
do you want?
No
What do
need
you
to.
want to be able to, you call aces so you can call other hands. What other hands do you want to call?
No.
ace 10 suited.
All right, fine.
You gotta stick
Maybe
it
ace
in.
jack
with ace-
suited.
Okay.
Okay, what do you do with king jack suited?
Jam.
Wow, Scotty
Oh.
merciless.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
made it all of the way to FT, you're gonna jam your king jack? Okay, it makes sense.
Yes.
Mm, Okay, let's.
All right, fine. I'll just raise it. I'm not gonna.
Just raise
I'm
to
just
6.
jamming it. I'm not raising it to 6.
If it goes jam jam, I guess you can fold.
Right. But there's your aces game.
Make it 6. Alright.
You make it 6, and then you call off all of those. Except for the ace jack. You call off almost everything when under the gun one jams on you. But if somebody else jams from behind, then you get respectful. Right?
Yeah.
Can we see that, Louis?
I think
Yeah.
it has to go jam and then under the gun one plays as well.
Yeah, but yeah.
Like we won't fold to, if we're against one range, we won't fold.
Oh, okay. It's just if we know we can ladder. No, if we have-
Yeah, and our hand performs super poorly against, like ace jack O, if it goes jam rejam, we might not even have the right price equity wise.
he jams. And now if it folds, okay, we're gonna
Oh, the big blind. Oh, even worse. Then we're folding everything.
yeah. Okay. But if that rejam isn't in there. Oh, there's two rejams. Louis, fold everybody except for, let's try one where we fold everybody except for the initial raiser. And let's see what we call
Oh,
it.
well, in this one, so against one range, we never fold.
Anything. Okay.
And yeah, yeah.
It's
then-
really when it goes jam, rejam. That.
Right. And then let's have the big blind, have one big blind jam and a fold. Do we fold to that rejam, to the cold rejam? Not to the rejam, to the cold jam.
Yes, we do.
We
No,
saw
no, we
that one.
don't. We
We
yeah,
don't fold.
No,
we don't.
it's gotta be, somebody else has gotta get in there.
Yeah.
Okay. And then if somebody else gets in there, we get out of the way with everything, except for aces.
Yeah. Well, can you show the final scenario where instead of big blind being the guy, let UTG1 be the next range? No, you have all except the very end node. Yeah, let
I
under the
did-
gun
I
one
did it.
call.
Do it
We
again.
did it with we did
Yeah,
it with
this-
big blind.
Yeah, this is totally different.
A bit wider here.
Much.
We're still folding ace queen.
Yeah.
Hmm. King queen suited. We really don't have the equity with king queen suited, huh?
Well,
All
because under
right.
the gun, I'm fucking around.
I think we're
Yeah.
gonna wrap it up on this. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, and see you guys on Monday. I think on Monday we are gonna review the 150 big from Frank. Lots of sims. So see you guys on Monday.
Cool.
Have fun.